Hey fam, and welcome back to Resonate. In part one, we talked about the weight of heartbreak and how it just hits your heart and it hits your faith. Because when you're hurting, it's not just the relationship you're questioning, it's the silent, the why, and the what now. But let's talk about what happens after the pain because God never planned to leave you stuck in it. He's trying to heal you through it. So let's be honest, healing doesn't begin with pretending you're fine. It starts with saying, God, I'm still hurting. You're not weak for feeling broken. You're not less spiritual because you're grieving. You're human, and healing is a process. God saw the nights you cried after you hung up the phone. He saw you checking your phone for a message that never came. He saw you lowering your standards just to feel love. Psalms 34:18 says, the Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. So if your heart's been crushed, you're not alone. You're who he's close to. You can't heal what you keep trying to hide. Some of y'all are jumping right back on those apps, right back in DMs, right back texting people you know that was no good for you just because it's familiar or you don't want to feel alone. But distraction is not healing, it's just noise. And the danger is when you keep piling up people on top of your pain, all you do is bleed on the people who didn't cut you. Don't try to escape heartbreak by chasing a quote unquote vibe. Don't trade your healing for hype because temporary attention is not the same as being loved. Okay? Galatians 5:15 says, walk by the Spirit, and you will not gratify the desires of the flesh. In other words, stop feeding the craving to be wanted and start feeding the part of you that wants to be whole. If all you see is what you lost, you've missed what God's been trying to teach you. Sometimes the heartbreak revealed that you were ignoring red flags, that you were over functioning, over loving, over giving just to prove your worth. That's not love. That's survival. God doesn't want you to settle for relationships that drain you. He wants you to rebuild so you can recognize what healthy love is when it shows up. Romans 8:28 says, and we know that in all things, God works for the good of those who love him. Even this, yes, even the breakup, even the rejection, even the thing you never saw coming. You thought it was love, but it left you more confused than anything. You thought it was forever, but it barely made it past the season. Now you're questioning if something's wrong with you. Let me say this clearly. You're not hard to love. You are just loving someone who wasn't built to hold your heart. Don't let one person's inconsistency make you question your worth. And don't let one heartbreak redefine how you see yourself, okay? First Peter 2:9 says, you are a chosen people, a royal priesthood, God's special possession. Not when you're in a relationship, not when they choose you. You were chosen because God chose you, period. Now, you may feel like your heart is in pieces, but that doesn't mean you're done for. You're not broken beyond repair. You're just in a reconstruction. God is rebuilding your trust, your strength, your discernment, and your self-worth. Think of it like this. You're not a broken phone being tossed in a trunk drawer. You're a house under renovation. The foundation is still solid. The builder just had to knock out what wasn't safe. So let him rebuild, because when God does the healing, you don't go back to what broke you. You walk into what was built just for you, okay? Thank you, fam, and don't forget to like and share, and I'll see you in the next one.